Hey y'all, welcome to or welcome back to Dave's Tech Way, whichever way the situation may be. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at this Rosewill case. I bought it for a build and had a little bit of spare time on it, so I figured I'd give you an unboxing and an overview of this case. I ain't even going to try pronouncing the name on it because I know I'm going to butcher it. So let's get started, shall we? Of course, first thing is you gotta cut the tape on the box. Gotta be able to get it out to have an unboxing, right? Alright, there we go. And proper way to unbox the case, of course, is flip it upside down. And lift the box up off. Well, maybe. Get the handles out of the way. There we go. That's the way we do it. Alright, I guess I should mention that this is about a $50 case. It's more on the budget side. If you ain't spending $1,000 or better on a system, I wouldn't recommend more than 50 or 60 bucks for a case, depending on the hardware that you're putting on the inside of it. So, you know, like I say, it is a budget case. It's on the cheaper side. There's the pamphlet for it, the all-important paperwork. Now, looking at the face of the case, you got slots for two 5.5-inch bays up here for your DVD player, reader writer, if you want to put in a memory card reader, because this case don't come with no built-in memory card readers. It's a pretty sleek looking case. The top I/O shield of it here, or the inputs and outputs of it here, on the top you got the headphone, the microphone, one USB 3, two USB 2s, and your power button. And there's your power light and activity light. Pretty common, I guess. I'd rather see two USB 3s instead of two USB 2s, but you know, $50. What do you figure? You got some ventilation at the top. By looking at the reviews on this case, it says that you can actually fit a 360-degree radiator at the top, so it does support some water cooling. The side panel over here, you do have a nice little window where you can look in and see if you want to do LEDs or just look at your components. That's a pretty nice feature on a case this cheap. On the back side of it here, you got your PSU, you got your expansion slots here. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 expansion slots. You got a couple water pass-throughs up here, and up here's where your I/O shield will go. Plus there's your 120 real fan. Them expansion slot covers are kind of disappointing to me. At $50 case, maybe I'm spoiled, but them's the kind that just kind of break out and you can't put them back in. I'd rather for $50 they should have been able to put back in, just in case you decide to put in a different graphics card or something. On this side of the case, you have a little bit of a raised area. Of course, this is going to be the back side of the motherboard where all your cable management is going to go. So that shouldn't be too bad. Let's see here, front cover should slip off fairly easy here. There we go. Yeah, the front cover pulls off. You got a 120mm fan in the front of it there. It don't have no ventilation or no dust filters in the front, which ain't very good. I don't like that. Being a $50 case, they should have had some kind of ventilation in the front. Of course, with the front of the case, the only place you're going to be sucking the air in that's probably this little handle at the bottom, and you have a little bit here on each side, a little bit of venting. Little bit of vents there, so yeah, it may be all right without ventilation, without a filter on it, but I'd rather seen a filter on it. One thing I did notice down here on the bottom, it's got this nice little plastic filter for your power supply. It's made out of plastic and some mesh. some kind of screen in there. That's kind of nice for a $50 case, which I kind of expect that with a $50 case anymore. Let's take the side panels off and see what we get on the inside of it. Alright guys, these thumb screws is a little tight in here, so I did get me a screwdriver so I could take the thumb screws out on it. They come pretty tight from the factory. We'll go ahead and take them off both sides here. We'll take a look inside of both sides of the case. See what the case offers on the inside. Okay, this side panel here with the window, which is going to be the main thing. We'll put that in a box so we don't scratch up that side panel. That is the side panel is acrylic, so it will scratch very easily. So I'm going to keep the protective coating on that. Alright, now on the inside. Up here's where your 5.5 inch page will go. Your hard DVD drives, card readers, all that. It does look like there's a plate in here where you can add another hard drive or SSD into the case. You got 3 sleds down here with it looks like maybe 4 possibilities, but they only give you 3 sleds. Is that another? That maybe not. You got 3 sleds down here for your hard drives, SSDs, whatnot. There's your front panel connectors and your screws that you'll need to build in the case. You do have cutouts where you can get your wire management behind back of it, which is nice. There ain't no grommets, but it's still nice that you can get back there and hide your cables. Still should be able to do a pretty nice build in this case. Like I mentioned, it does come with a 120mm fan in the back and the one in the front, so it should be no problem keeping it cool. And see what we got behind the back of it here. Put that down in there with the other one. Keep them all nice and neat. Looks like your front fan can be powered by a 3-pin fan connector or a Molex connector, which is kind of good, and I'll show you when I'm building why. And it looks like you got a decent amount of room back here for cable management. It ain't the best, but you got some back here. You should be able to get your run your 24 pin when you need to, but no problem, and the rest of the cables. Looks like a lot of your cables and whatnot will be down in here if you don't have room for them. It's got some tie down spots on it, which is nice. I'd like to see a couple more over here on this side for your 8-pin and whatnot. But overall, it don't look like it's going to be too bad of a case to build in, especially for a $50 case. Let me do the build in it, and I will come back with my final thoughts on this. I'll be right back with my final thoughts on the case. Alright guys, I just got in building a system in this Rosewill case that we was talking about, and there's for $50 or about $50 a case, I believe Rosewill could have done a lot better job. There ain't as much cable management in the back of the case as what I thought there was on my initial unboxing of it. I wasn't very happy with that. The fact that there ain't a hard drive activity light, I don't like the fact of that. Being a tech, I use them activity lights a lot, because a lot of times on the screen it don't look like the computer's doing anything. That hard drive light tells you when the hard drive is actually doing something. I don't like the fact that it don't have that. I don't know if you can tell in the video number right here is my HD audio cord. I had it run through the front of the case instead of behind it. The cable wasn't long enough for me to run down and bring back up through with the rest of the front cables from the case. I mean, you know, if they had added just another 2 or 3 millimeters of that cable, you know, I'd have had plenty of room. I could have hit the cable, would have made it much nicer, cleaner build. I'm not happy with that. There's no filters in the front of the case. I mean, it's an overall pretty decent little case, but it ain't worth the $50. If I had to put a price tag on a case with with what this case offers, I mean, I got another computer case that I bought for 25, 30 bucks, and it's got a little bit more of the features that I'd rather have instead of this one. I've actually considered pulling the build back out of this one and sending it back and get my money back and ordering a different case for this build. I don't think we're going to, but I'm just very unhappy with the price point of this case. I think for the price, for 50 bucks, you know, you could get a little bit better case. I guess I may be just spoiled. If you guys see my other videos, I like my 200Rs, which they're being discontinued. But, you know, that was like a $50 case, and it had a lot better features than what this one's got. But anyway, guys, that's my unboxing and review and my thoughts on this case. I ain't even gonna put a link in this in the description because I don't believe anybody should pay this price for this case. So I'm not even gonna worry about doing that. But anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video. Y'all take care, and you'll see me in the next video.